Did you know IKEA is hiding some amazing designer dupes? I've set myself a challenge to track them down and show you how to get the high-end look without the hefty price tag. My Home Bargains dupes video was actually featured in the Sun newspaper, and I've just uploaded my Dunelm's dupes too. So if you missed those, go and watch these after this one. But today I'm in IKEA. I've found pieces that will save you a fortune. I've even done a mini IKEA hack to turn one of them into a really high-end dupe. And as in previous videos, I'll show you all the best designer dupes you can pick up for a fraction of the price and still get the same look. So let's get started. First up is the IKEA High-Top sofa series. It comes in several sizes, 2-seater, 3-seater sofa with chaise, sleeper style, so you can pick exactly what suits your space. High-Top effectively replaces the old Farlov sofa, which I loved, so I'm thrilled to see there's an alternative. The covers are fully removable and machine washable, which is brilliant. There are lots of fabric choices, textures, colours, durable weaves, so you can pick up what works for your room. The seat uses high resilient foam plus pocket springs. And the back cushions are reversible to help them stay comfy and keep their shape. What I love most, this gives such a designer feel. If you compare it to the sofas from high-end brands, you can achieve a very similar look for a fraction of the price. Plus, you're getting flexibility, style, and a washable all-in-one. If you're after wine glasses with a real designer look, the Deer Grip range from IKEA is perfect. They come in both red wine and white wine styles, made from clear, crystalline glass that feels really high-end. They're dishwasher safe, which is a bonus, and at just a fraction of the price at £2.50, similar designer glasses often are around £8.50. So these give you the same elegant look for much less. I spotted a footstool in a designer store for a whopping £1,200, but I found a much more affordable alternative with IKEA's Ektorp footstool with storage. It's £129 with the cover, and you can swap the slip covers over for around £50. They're removable, machine washable, and come in different colours. It has a hidden storage unit under the seat, and that elegant trim around the base gives you a really high-end dupe without the designer price tag. And I think this classic style works beautifully in so many homes. This is the Tors Joe coffee table. It measures 88 centimetres and a gold effect finish. I've seen very similar designs in high-end stores for nearly £1,000. This one is a different colour, but it gives you that same designer look. The quality feels really good, the detailing is lovely, and for £99 I think it's a steal. This is the Labsal basket. It's £15. IKEA do loads of baskets, but this is the closest I found to a real designer style. I've got one of these at home, and the pattern makes it look far more expensive than it is. This is the Lin Bin mirror, a round design, and it's only £65. They also do a larger version for £150. The quality is really good, and you'll see designer stores charging crazy prices for these big statement mirrors. The IKEA versions look just as stylish, with a great choice of frame colours. And if you're after a full-length option, here's the Hobbit for £129. It gives you the same designer look, but at a much lower price. The Beckvam step stool is such a bargain at just £19. It comes in loads of colours. I spotted a similar piece on a designer site, a two-piece version painted white with a wooden top, and I'm going to try and recreate that look for my own kitchen. Because I've got a white kitchen and a wooden floor, the natural finish blends in a bit too much, so painting it should really make it pop. Keep watching until the end and I'll show you if I can turn this into a high-end dupe for a fraction of the price. Chopping boards can cost an absolute fortune. We're talking into the hundreds, but IKEA's bamboo butcher's block, in my opinion, is one of the best dupes they do. I've had one in my kitchen for over a year and it's brilliant. I use one as a display piece, it looks great styled with a candle or bowl, and I've just bought another for cooking. It's easy to clean, completely reversible, and even has a built-in ridge if you're cutting meat. At just £15, I think it's unbeatable. It also makes the perfect housewarming gift. Pair it with a nice tea towel or some kitchen bits for around 25 quid. You've got something that looks so much more special than flowers. This is without doubt my number one designer dupe that IKEA sell. I went looking for this IKEA tray, but I couldn't find it in store. I did spot the smaller one, but I was after the 50 by 30 centimetres. It's only £15 and I've seen similar oak versions for 10 times that price. Honestly, the IKEA one gives you that designer look for a fraction of the cost. Designer stores are selling Lazy Susans for crazy prices, but this is the Snudder from IKEA. Solid wood, 39 centimetres and only £8. I'm a big fan of Lazy Susans, they're such a useful piece for any table. Whether you've got a large round dining setup or you're just laying out some party food. This one gives you the look and the practicality without the hefty price tag. This is the Tolkling hanging basket. It's £10 and it's quite a unique piece. It's a last chance to buy, but in the Reading store they had loads. I think it's a lovely addition if you've got shelving and want something hanging to store bits in. But you'll have to be quick, otherwise you'll end up paying the crazy prices they're charging in designer stores. This is the Low House flat woven jute rug. It starts from a doormat at only £14 and it goes all the way up to the largest size for just £149. If you've seen these in designer stores, you'll know they charge top prices, but the IKEA version is far more affordable. By adding this sort of rug, you can instantly bring a real designer element to your room. One thing to note, it doesn't have an on-slip back, so pair it with an underlay to keep it secure and comfortable underfoot. Introducing this stunning new bedding collection from IKEA. It has a thread count of 240, which gives it that crisp hotel style feel. Prices start from £30 for a duvet cover and pillowcase, and it's got that lovely crunchy texture you get with proper high-end bedding. Over the years, IKEA's bedding has really improved, and this one feels fresh, luxurious, and much more expensive than it is. So if you're after some crisp white bedding that feels like hotel sheets without the hefty price tag, definitely check out this one.